As we move towards the general election scheduled for August 9th, 2022, the focus on women participation has shifted to political representation. A report by TIFA points to family, political parties, and the community at large as major impediments to women thriving politically. As we mark the International Women's Day, we take a deeper analysis into the theme, Gender Equality for a Sustainable Tomorrow, and shine our spotlight on the International Association of Women in Radio and Television, and the role they play in ensuring upcoming female journalists are guided to exploit their full potential.
The International Association of Women in Radio and Television's vision is to give women a platform where they can speak out on the issues that affect them as media women. Also, it's a space which gives women space for other women in different allied media and communication to be able to speak out and to give support on issues of gender, issues of sexual violence, issues of online violence, so that at least there is a space where they can bring out these issues and also have a platform where they can also be part of the contribution to the well-being of women in the media, and also giving them space to share the ideas they have about how to use media, how to stand out and really be heard, having a space for you to also have your place in the society.
IWAT supports the professional development of women journalists so that they can meet the global challenges faced by women in and through the medias. For 4 years running, IWAT has mentored over 150 female journalism students from 5 public universities, namely Moi University, Masai Mara University, Maseno University, Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, and Technical University of Mombasa.
The experience has been fantastic. In IWAT, they categorize you under different mentors, and then you are categorized as different students from different universities. So there's like a range of people from different walks of life that you interact with. And then you can narrow down to whatever you want to do in media, like which field you're most comfortable with. And then afterwards you get to grow in that field.
When I came in, I was naive. I didn't know a lot of things. And I was not sure what I wanted to do as a journalist. So when I came into IWAT, throughout the year I have been mentored. Like being with these journalists, the big names in the field, I have had an opportunity to streamline what I wanted to do as a journalist. Because initially I was all over the place, but right now I know what my interests are and I'm working on them.
My mentor has been Madam Josephine Wareta, who has taken me through writing articles and producing voiceovers and editing of video and audios.
While presenting the certificate for the 4th cohort, Eric Watnick, the Public Affairs Officer of the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi, reiterated the importance of ethical journalism and a credible media that is accountable to the public.
As you become experienced journalists, you will earn a voice that will be listened to, that will be respected. And if you do your job well, you'll set a standard for the future. But you will also have a responsibility to tell the stories of those who do not have a voice. The United States will continue to support free and independent journalism in Kenya through grants, through programs, through mentorship. Because a strong democracy founded on a vibrant, independent media that reflects diverse voices and experiences is better for everybody in the world.
Though the program aims at enhancing the professional and life skills of the mentees, it has created the much-needed networking opportunities among the mentors. The mentors have been drawn from different media houses across the country.
As mentors who are involved in this program, I can say that it was intentional. It was an intentional decision. Some of us sitting back and just looking at the numbers of women in our newsrooms, and the numbers of the female journalists in the industry, the high transition rates or the number of women that were exiting from the newsrooms, we got worried. We wondered why our colleagues were leaving, we wondered where the female interns were leaving, and we thought that we can do something about it to change the situation, and that is why we find this initiative to be very fulfilling, seeing the numbers increasing, each and every year.
The journey for me this year has been so uplifting because the girls that we have been mentoring have become very successful because they've transformed, their lives have transformed. We have seen them taking up opportunities that have been brought their way. We have seen them taking up and doing much more than what we expected.
It's a learning program, not just for the university students, but also for me as a person. Helps me impart knowledge, helps me share what I know in the media industry. And it's very fulfilling when you see that these girls, they learn fast, they are able to apply the practical skills, and they will get to the market ready at a better place than where most of us started.
Seeing these girls graduate after 1 year has been a tremendous experience. When we first started, some of them were so timid, some were not sure what they wanted, but looking at them today and the way they presented what they are doing, the way they could even stand before people and talk, it's so rewarding for me as a mentor.
A free and independent media is critical in strengthening democracy, good governance, and human development. IWAT was alarmed at the number of female journalists who drop out of the profession when they begin practicing and opted not to fight to the fire, but prevent it through coaching and mentorship. In furtherance of this year's theme of International Women's Day of Gender Equality for a Sustainable Tomorrow, IWAT supports women by enhancing their capacities to fully utilize their professional skills for a just world. These rights are recognized in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the International Convention on Civil and Political Rights, the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, and the Constitution of Kenya 2010.
This year's International Women's Day is celebrated on 8th March of every year. This year's theme is Break the Bias. And the sign for breaking the bias is that, break the bias, right? So IWAT is in the forefront to be able to interpret what it means to break bias. Breaking the bias in all aspects of where women are affected, in all the fields that they work in all the fields that they feature in. So we push and try to do things that will actually exhibit breaking of biases, okay? So yes, IWAT is always in the forefront of doing that. We are ready and going to do events, be it on TV, be it on radio, interviews, to really speak to women and tell them to stand up and break the biases that bring down women in all aspects of life.
I've had the best mentor, Miss Jorida, and she's really pushed me through. She's really helped me build my self-esteem because initially I didn't know that I was capable of doing what I can do now. She's really encouraged me to venture into fields that I never thought I was going to be very good in.
I've been able to publish several articles, and I'm very proud of. And I thank my mentor Caroline Wafula, for this far.
I have realized my strength is in writing, so I can write. I write novels, I write articles, and I'm pretty sure I may do something with the literature.
For our mentees from the 5 public universities who have graduated today, the sky is the limit. Go out there and perform. You have all the machinery, you have all the arsenal, we have prepared you. The sky is the limit. You are unstoppable.